Welcome back. Today I have a Salamangreat deck profile for you guys. I used to play the deck when the structure deck came out, and then I dropped it when Mirage Stelio was banned because my version was really revolved around it, and yeah, that was too bad. But recently I picked it back up and I really like it, so I hope you enjoy this profile. Let's start with the main deck. In the main deck, of course, we have the one copy of Gazelle. Yeah, it's the best monster in the game, in the game for this deck. So you really need. Too bad it's one, but what can you do? Then we have the 3 Foxy. I really like this card. It's a great normal summon, but also the effect in the grave comes up like a lot if you play like against another control deck. So you can pop their floodgates that they have on the field. So it's really nice. Then only two spinny. It seems like everyone is doing it nowadays. Used to be a staple tree of back in the day when Mirage Stelio was still at three copies. But yeah, now it's a great extender, so it's a free summon from the grave. So it still has that going for it. Then the 2 Jaguar. I really like the 2 Jaguar because it's actually not that bad if you see it in your hand. So yeah, it's giant beater, so it has piercing damage. That's what a lot of people forget. So, but I really like it. So it's your main resource you dump with Gazelle, if you and certainly on the first turn, yeah, you drop the Jaguar in the grave, and so you can revive it and add Gazelle back with Sunlight Wolf, and then the one Falco to round off all the Salamangreat cards. Then for the non-Salamangreat cards, we have Lady Debug, only 2 copies. I feel like she's great, but she's not the best. So you always, I feel like every time I see Lady Debug, my opponent has Ash Blossom, so they counter it, and you really need like another card in your hand to extend. So a free summon, so which is probably spinny, and you only play 2 copies of it. So yeah, it's not the best if they ash it, so then you're just stuck on a Balix and you're not really doing anything. It's too bad, but what can you do? If it resolves, it's a fantastic card. But and then for like the new support that came out in Eternity Code, it's not real direct support, but it's really good cyber support and link support in general. It's parallel exceed, so yeah, it's great. It's just for me it's the replacement of file. So it gives you the rank 4 option. If you see it in your hand, it's a free rank 4. So yeah, it's a Baguska or an Abyss Dweller, depending on your matchup, which one you make. But I really like it. So yeah, that's it for our non-Salamangreat monsters that are not the hand traps, because those are next. Then for the hand traps, I play 12 hand traps. I have 2 DD I really like it actually. It's good in the matchup with all the needle fiber combos. If they use a Jet Synchron, you can banish Jet Synchron from the grave, and they can't revive it. So yeah, it's a really great card. And yeah, if you banish the Jet Synchron, they don't have an extender. They're just stuck with a Lingerie, and then you just pop off from there. Then Phantasme, I only have the one. I pulled it actually, so it's a really good card, and yeah, it helps you draw in your other hand traps or in your side deck pieces if you are in game 2 or 3. And then Ash Blossom, really nice, just generic hand trap. You can add back with Sunlight Wolf, so it has multiple purposes. You can use it over and over again, so it's really fun. And then one of the best hand traps now, it's if you can time it right, it's Nibiru. Too bad, like all the combos are like trying to play around Nibiru, but still, if it resolves, it's a blowout. And yeah, that's the one thing that is like bad about this deck. It can't play around Nibiru. You cannot play around Nibiru. So just the standard rank 4 play is always your 5th summon, and then they just Nibiru you. So it's too bad, but yeah. And then I have 2 effect failure because I only have the 1 infinite impermanence. Same story as Phantasme, I packed it, so yeah, it's still a pretty expensive card, so yeah, too bad I have only the 1, but yeah, I substituted the other 2 for the effect failures. The effect failures are, in most cases, they're like just as good, but you know, the infinite impermanence is like that small edge that will get you the job done in bigger tournaments. So yeah, if you have the budget, get the infinite impermanence, but if you don't want to spend that money, then just go for the effect failure. And that's it for the hand traps. And then we have, for the spells, the 1 Salamangreat Circle, and 2 Will of the Salamangreat. I really like Will because it's a really, really great extender, so if they, yeah, it's really nice to trigger the Sunlight Wolf if you need to add back any monster from your graveyard. And yeah, I really, really, really like the Will, so I'm debating to put it to 3, but for now it's a 2. And then the 1 Field Spell, because it's a free search of Baylings. It's a great card actually, just to reincarnate Link. And then for some draw power, just Pot of Desires. You play a lot of trios and helps you draw into some hand traps and into your other spells and traps. So I really like it. And then, because my Cyanide Minings are still on the way, I have 3 Call by the Grave. That's, for now it's a substitute, but I will cut the Call by the Grave if Cyanide Mining comes out, because yeah, Cyanide Mining is just that more consistent for the deck. So, and consistency is like key. It revolves around one card combos, but if the 1 card combo is Gazelle, then yeah, the deck is so much better. Okay, that's it for the spells. And then for the traps, the only 2 traps I play are Salamangreat Roar, 2 copies, and Salamangreat Rage, 2 copies. Yeah, they're really great cards. The fact that Rage doesn't target is so nice, and yeah, it gets around so much stuff. I really love it. I used to play like the Salamangreat, but for now I'm cutting it, so yeah, because it was clogging up my hand all the times, and I really like the combo element of Salamangreat, so yeah. But if you want to play those Salams, they really are nice in the deck. And then for the extra deck, we have the standard 3 Baylings, 3 Sunlight Wolf, and the 2 Salamangreat Heatleos. Yeah, really great cards. Really mandatory in my opinion. The Heatleo you don't always go into anymore, because yeah, it's a great card, but it's only a finisher. So if your opponent has like a lot of back row, then maybe it's good to shuffle him back. But yeah, otherwise you're not always gonna come in, go into the Heatleo. And then for the non-Salamangreat links, I have 1 Nightmare Cerberus. I don't have a Phoenix, so that's why I'm playing the Cerberus. It's nice that it's an Earth attribute, so yeah, it's very important for the other cards that are coming. So then we have the one Hida, just stealing your opponent's Ash Blossom that's in their grave and then linking off with it. It's it comes up and it's really nice. But then we have probably my three favorite link monsters in this deck. It's Update Jammer, Transcode Talker, and then the freshly pulled Access Code Talker. I really, really, really love this card. I mean, look at the artwork. Look at that. It's so nice. And I pulled it a few days ago and it was awesome. It's such a great card. The fact that you can't respond to it is so great. And what I like to do is actually go into the Update Jammer, and then with the Update Jammer and another monster going to the Transcode Talker, bring back the Update Jammer, and then go into Access Code Talker. Access Code Talker gets like 3k attack from Transcode Talker, and then can attack twice with Update Jammer. And because you have the Earth attribute and then the Wind attribute in your graveyard, and then probably you have like you always have the Sunlight Wolf in your grave, so you have 3 attributes, so you can pop 3 cards and then swing in twice with 5300 attack with Access Code Talker. So it's a really, really, really great card, and I really love it. And then for the final pieces of my extra deck, it's the rank 4 options, because you can play them. That's the one Bakuska and the Abyss Dweller. Actually, I used to go a lot into Abyss Dweller, but lately I've been going into Bakuska a lot more actually, because I feel if you're going first against the combo decks, they want to set up their combos with the and they really need their on field effects. So Bakuska really counters it. So it's really, really nice. And that's it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed, and really like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Thank you for watching. Bye.